Welcome to LC Screen Talk, everyone. We are here. We are in Ace Comic Con Midwest, which is in Chicago on the Navy Pier. I didn't check in beforehand, but there will be plenty of clips of the beautiful pier itself throughout the video. So it's not really all that packed today, honestly, but I've already completed one of my photo ops. So I decided to take a pic with Lee Pace. And if you don't recognize that name right away, he was Ronan in the first Guardians movie and the upcoming Captain Marvel, as well as, I think it's Vandriel, how you say that name, the Elvish King in the Hobbit film. So here is my little pic. Pretty happy with this one. This has been a much more pleasant introduction than the Ace Comic Con I went to in Seattle, which was a mess at my first one. But yeah, so we still have Chris Evans, the main attraction, to go a little bit later today. Alright, we've been in this line forever, and we are finally moving. We've been in this line for 45 hour, actually, probably, because we got here early. The picture was supposed to take place at 1:30. I guess that's to be expected, but soon enough, we're going to meet Chris Evans finally. Okay, so we just got out of our Chris Evans photo. It was just as quick and chaotic as I remember, but this time with pleasant employees, which makes a world of difference. And they let us pose, because I was super worried. I saw everyone's like cute little poses, and last time on Friday everybody got to do cute little poses, but then when I went in for my photo on Saturday, they weren't letting you pose. So I'm going to show you my pictures. Echo was not entirely pleased with her picture, so she's being covered up in the picture she's in. She did get to come in and take a picture, so let's take a look. So this is my first picture and my favorite picture like ever that I've taken at one of these. Pizza? Oh, there's a glare. Sorry, y'all. And then this is my half of the second picture. So there he is. I don't know why all these guys are wearing hats in these photos, though, that I'm taking, but yay!
Elizabeth Olsen.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Got a lot of Loki awards in the audience.
Hats off to everybody. Some of the cosplayers this weekend have been extraordinary, including the woman who came as in a costume dressed like this. Say again?
Is Loki really dead?
I heard that one. heard some amazing theories about this. I was in a park in London a couple of weeks ago, and some guys come and say hi, and they asked me the same question. They said, hey, listen, I don't need an answer to this question. All the other times Loki's died, there have been a few, he stabbed with his right hand, and now he's stabbing with his left hand. I was like, that's incredible attention to detail.
Were you aware of that detail?
What's that?
Were you aware of that detail?
No. What's your name, sir? Jacob. Your guess is as good as mine.
These little cuties in there. Okay, so we are back from Ace Comic Con day. We didn't actually make it over to the Bean, but overall that's kind of okay. I was just doing the Bean as like a little extra type thing. I've actually seen it the other time I was in Chicago. We were out and about that part of the park there, so we saw like that weird faces thing and the really cool like little park and amphitheater that's right there. But it was a full day at the con itself. So first of all, I just kind of wanted to show you some of the prints I bought. And honestly, I need to stop. I have so many freaking prints. And I spent way too much money at these cons on this artwork. But one thing, I don't understand people. No offense if you do this. I just am always a little confused at people who go to the booths that are like FYE and those type of stores and buy posters, like actually just buy movie posters and such like that, when you have original artwork and the artist right there. It baffles my mind a little bit. But I came away with 4 prints in total that I think are pretty cool. So I want to show those. First of all, I have this Black Panther print. And then we have this Captain America print. Which I think is really cool. There was probably because Chris Evans was at this con, but they had some really, really nice Captain America prints at this convention. And then my third print from the same artist breaks us away from the superhero genre for my queen, mother of dragons herself, Miss Daenerys Targaryen, which I think is just a stunning piece of artwork. It's such great work. This artist, I think, had a lot of really cool pieces that ranged from detail-oriented work to really more simplistic, angular splash type work, but I thought it all worked really well. Then I went and got this big old bad boy here. It is a Thor print that I still have in this like casing here, but oh, I am obsessed. These ones were a little bit more expensive, so I only got the one, but they had a Captain America one that I absolutely loved. So I settled on getting the slightly smaller but still really cool cap that you all saw earlier, and then going ahead and picking up this large Thor. Because last time at my last convention I got Spider-Man, I got Cap, so I wanted a big Thor representation, and I think it's just gorgeous. Okay, y'all, we have another special bunny guest this time. Oh, she is camera shy. This is Biscuits, everyone. She's not having it. I don't know. Y'all scared her. YouTube, behave yourselves. But yes, those are two of the bunnies. You met Bonbon, now you met Biscuits. All of the animals that reside here where I'm staying have food names. So the other ones are Honey, Caramel, and Apple. So this is a little Bonbon. He's the smallest one that she has. He's a little mini. And he's the only boy in this whole house of all the animals. There's another actual male person that lives here. So for the overall con experience, I would rate my time here at this Midwest Ace Comic Con a huge improvement over my time over in Seattle Comic Con. I was borderline miserable at points during that weekend. It was not nearly as fun as I've had here. I'm going to chalk that up to a couple of things. First of all, having a friend. Being here with someone and having somebody with me as I go through, so I don't feel quite as lonely or sad when I see them couples around me at the aquarium or there. But also, it was just, I think they heard the backlash. I've noticed they sent out a lot more like photo op tips and tricks to your email and really tried to get that like video together and make sure it was all clear beforehand. And then it was just much better put together. Last time, the people who got their pictures taken on Friday in Seattle got these cute, awesome, amazing poses and pictures. And then all of us that had Saturday and Sunday pictures, whether we were VIP, general admission, whatever the case was, literally it was like no poses, in, out, move. Plus, the employees at the Seattle Comic Con were rude. So not only were you feeling kind of gypped because these are pretty expensive experiences. So you're paying all this money to like get shoved in, not even like told 3, 2, 1 action for the shot, and then pushed out. But then I was dealing with like rude employees and crazy people. Somebody who was like literally karate chopped this girl to stop her from moving in the line. They were ruthless in Seattle. So thankfully here, the employees were really nice to us. Everybody from security into the ladies who were ushering us in and escorting us out of the photo op area. Everyone was very friendly, very nice. And we all got to do poses, which was also really nice to have that nice, fair, even thing. Because I was nervous seeing everybody's pictures from Friday and Saturday. I didn't go till Sunday. I was like, oh God, just watch. They're not going to let us pose. I still think it's a very short amount of time for the large amount of money you have to pay for these photo ops. I understand they're not meet and greets, but even giving us 10 seconds extra so that you could give us a proper countdown before you take our picture. And then even for people to just get out words like, hi, nice to meet you, picture, thanks, hug, leave. I don't think that's asking for too much, and it doesn't take that much longer. But the problem is capitalism. They want to make all that money. And while you get to say hi, bye, I guess that could be another person they just shove in and shove out. But I'm making it sound negative now. It was actually really fun. I personally was really happy with how my pictures came out. My Chris Evans picture where he's like dipping me is probably my favorite picture that I've taken at one of these convention photo ops thus far. So I'm really happy I came over here. I'll probably do another convention if Chris Hemsworth ever signs up. Trust, I'll be there. So who knows, subscribers, I might be like, hey, who lives in this area and wants to like house me for the weekend so I can go meet my like god on earth, Chris Hemsworth. But it was a fun weekend. I also got to meet my Twitter friend, my friend that I met on Twitter who was also in Seattle. Her name is Risa. So here's a picture of us from the con today. Wish we could have spent a little bit more time together. It was just all a little bit chaotic when everyone's in these lines and bopping back and forth and roaming and going to panels. It's a little bit hectic and chaotic. But it was a really fun weekend. I hope you've enjoyed kind of vlogging and going on this Chicago adventure with me. So if you do like these vlogs, if you have had fun with the experience, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. I do love you all so much for your continued love and support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!